Club tonight coming off that break?
Well, it does. We looked like we were rested, Chuck, and when we had legs under us, we made shots. Shooting 60% from the three. If we can shoot anywhere near that, we're going to be okay. But that break really helped us. It helped the morale. Guys got to go home and clear their minds a little bit. When you're around each other and you're tired, we're like, I don't want to say it, but we're irritable, and you get irritable. And that's what we started to become with one another. And that break and then coming back and missing basketball was very, very refreshing, and it showed tonight.
Just kind of looking here through the play-by-play and trying to figure out how quick a start you got off to tonight. But I know one thing, that you didn't dig a hole early. You actually jumped out on your opponent early and got them down by a fairly sizable margin, and that had to help.
Well, we wanted to sustain. We didn't want to give them any confidence whatsoever. Now, we kind of had some hiccups early from a defensive standpoint, but what we did was we got the ball inside and Billy delivered. And that was our focus, to really establish a low-post game, and then everything else would take care of itself. And that's exactly what it did. We took our time. We were very patient. We didn't turn the ball over that much until late in the game. But we were just solid, and that's what we wanted to be, to have a chance to have success in this basketball game tonight.
You forced Central Arkansas into 22 turnovers tonight, and we talk about your offense feeding off your defense, and that happened here this evening.
No doubt about it. And they're a team who shoots 20-some threes a game. And here we go. We kept them under their mark and kept them under their attempts, and we kept them under their makes. And the thing about it, Chuck, we made shots. And then when you make shots, that gives you confidence to play defense on the other end. And because you know the team's going to score at some time or another. And we were able to do that and never got down on ourselves. And that was the key, I thought, another key to the game.
You've been concerned here in recent ball games about the lack of production from your reserves, but tonight when you talk about your bench, your guys who came off that bench scored 55 points. I mean, you got that production.
No doubt about it. Markel Willis came in and was active, got a couple tip-ins, finished at the rim. Marcus Fuggins came in and played solid. I thought Karam Mashur came in and was active defensively with his hands, and especially with our pressure. So from that standpoint, we got to continue to get minutes off our bench, and for us to be successful, and we can't keep putting that much pressure on our key guys.
It's so important, I know, from the style of play that you want to have your ball club out there performing in terms of being able to get that bench production and trying to spread those minutes out. You don't want guys out there for 30 minutes plus.
But now, we were smart about it, because we're playing teams, especially with going into our league, to where I'm not going to be leaving guys out there no matter what the circumstances is. It's a 40-minute game, and we got to really monitor guys' minutes from here on out. That's the reason why we kind of ran out of guys last year. But I got to continue to practice and get better at practice, so we can continue to build trust and confidence in these reserves.
When you talk about anything that you might be concerned about, number of fouls tonight, 26 fouls, and I think 4 players had 4. Angelo Warner had 13 points in 13 minutes, but he dealt with foul trouble.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. But a lot of those fouls came in late, especially late in the second half with the reserves and things like that. I thought for the most part we did a good job of walling up, and we didn't get in foul trouble early except for Angelo. Brent did a good job of just walling up, staying solid, playing solid defense, and he was able to stay on the court. And Corbin Collins was able to come in, and do some great things. I mean, coming off the bench, and you got a Corbin Collins coming in 20 minutes, gives you 15 points. If he can do that consistently with Markel Willis, Karam Mashur, and Marcus Fuggins, I like our chances going from this time forward.
Obviously, it's important to break that 6-game losing streak, get that win, get going in the right direction. But at the same time, with the way you did it tonight, with a dominant performance, how much does that mean moving forward?
Well, it means our guys are getting it. I felt good coming into the game today because of the camaraderie of our guys. They're laughing and joking and enjoying each other. That's something that we hadn't been doing for the last little bit. But when I'm tired and I'm not playing, that means that they're tired, especially from the travel and things like that. And I'm not one to make excuses, but even when we came home, we're still tired. Every time we came home for a game, we're playing a quality opponent, and really only had 38 hours to really prepare and get ready for them. So now it's kind of spread out a little bit. We'll play 2 games a week, and hopefully we can do the right things from a rest standpoint, and we get to practice, Chuck, and that's exactly what I'm looking forward to.
Well, things get serious now for your ball club as you start OVC play on Saturday at home against Murray State.
And that's what we've been looking forward to, and hopefully these trials and tribulations, the first semester has taught us a lot of things that we've been faced with, with the fire, and hopefully none of the start of the season won't go in vain. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And nobody's going to remember it if we do good in the OVC tournament and we make it to postseason play.
You have a chance to make a real statement about your plans to win the OVC against Murray State, don't you?
Well, we might as well, two of the best teams in the league. Might as well go at it at the beginning. I don't like that, we don't have our students there, but, it's too late to make excuses. I got to go out there and get it done.
All right, Sean, we'll go get it done on Saturday. Congratulations on the win tonight.
My man, Chuck. Appreciate it.
Morehead State coach Sean Woods, his team beat Central Arkansas tonight 95-60. We'll come back with the final word here on the Eagle Sports Network.